Can I please? Hey, sisters, if a man had a gay encounter in his life, would you recommend that for your daughter to be with that man?
No.
No, and I
Absolutely
wouldn't
not.
recommend it the other way either. And I
Exactly.
wouldn't recommend it the other way
So let me
either.
finish.
I
Let me
would not
finish. I'm
recommend it the
not
other way
asking
either.
you anymore. If a
But
woman had a
everything is
B, please stop. No, don't talk over me, please. If a woman had a homosexual encounter, would you recommend your son to be with that woman if she was no longer gay?
No.
No, I wouldn't recommend it either way. That's the whole point.
no.
And
Yeah.
Ali, and this
See,
is
that's
my
how you feel about it. You see what
Ali,
you're
But
Ali,
doing?
that's what I'm
You
saying.
are
Like,
projecting
you
how
ask
you
me
feel
these
onto
questions
me.
feel
No,
differently.
no,
You ask us
one,
these
one,
questions, we
one
tell you our
second.
answer, and then you assume we're
No,
lying.
and
Like,
that's the point because Ali
that's
is
weird as
looking from
hell.
his worldview. Ali forgets that he's talking with raging liberals, and they will say, "Oh yeah, look." The reality
He's
is,
He said
liberal. Don't
no.
put nothing. Don't put no
I
shit
want.
He said
no,
no.
label
I want
on
to
no,
me.
say I
I
definitely
know, no,
believe there are
I'm
double
not no
standards.
liberal.
but that's
I
what I'm
think there are
Yeah.
double standards because
There's
if
double
my
standard.
son, I would be,
I don't know
if
what
my
my baby
daughter was
calling.
dating a guy and he had some
There's
homosexual
double
Hey,
standards.
tendency, I'd probably be
last
like,
question.
don't
I
do
swear
that,
to God,
right?
Let
Fatty,
me
But
Fatty,
if
swear
it
to
was a
God,
girl,
Fatty.
if it was my daughter, I'd be like,
Hold
like,
on,
I mean, my
B.
son,
Have you ever kissed a woman on her lips?
I was in a relationship with a woman for 2 years.
Oh my God! See what I'm talking about, man?
Here we go.
But this
Okay.
is what I said. I think there are
Why are you
double
so up in
standards.
arms
I'm not
about
a
that?
person
Calm
who's
let me
down.
saying don't do it either way. I think there are double standards in a lot of
That's the
respects.
point. She said that you
I
believe
mean, the
in both
Bible even says, right, that a man is weaker than, that a woman is weaker than a man. But like, there are double standards, and I don't run away from those things. I
Okay,
don't.
so now that we got it out of the way, okay, and this is why I'm trying to make concessions so we can talk about things that are not as bad as wife beating, okay? I got with woman that relied financially, relied to me, relied on me. Three women, and of those three women, every time they stop doing what I wanted, I will motherfucking drown them. I will not give them. I will dry them up so fast. I will give her no money. I did this with my first wife. I did this with my second wife. I did my third wife. I'm not beating you. I'm not emotionally abusing.
You're financially
As soon as
abusive.
you disobey me, you get no motherfucking money. Nothing. This is what I did on
Disobey.
all my three relationships. This was 5 years ago. I told B I'm
This is
changed and I don't
ridiculous,
do this
Patty.
anymore. Little Black Book and Jazz, would you recommend her to date a man like me that every time I don't get my way, she gets no motherfucking money? Would you tell her?
No, because you're abusive. That's financial
Perfect,
abuse.
perfect. Like
Why
you
would
see,
I recommend you
no,
to
no, no,
anybody
no,
if when
perfect,
somebody doesn't
perfect.
obey you,
No, that's
you're
perfect.
punishing them? You're
No, I'm
looking
not.
at
It's
somebody in a
my
relationship
money,
with
my
you.
choice.
Okay,
My
but
wallet's my
you're
choice. It's
viewing
my money.
you're viewing someone in a relationship with you as someone that's inferior to you, that's
No, she's
somebody
not
that they
inferior. I
need
just
to
have money and she
obey
doesn't.
you. And if they don't obey you, you're going to punish them like you
No,
are their dictator. No, you should not
no,
be
no, no. Go to
recommended
work,
to
bitch.
any woman.
Hey,
You
bitch,
are
go to work. That's not
abusive.
my money. If that's my woman, go to work, bitch. It is not. You want to get?
Fatty, what you just described as an abusive man, you don't have to be physically
No, he's
harming a
not abuse.
woman
No, he's not.
to
No,
be
he's not.
abusive. What you just described is financial abuse.
No, he's
You're
not.
saying that when a woman doesn't obey you, you're going
Yes.
to make sure she doesn't have financial access
Okay.
anymore. That's
Okay.
abuse.
Okay. That's perfect. So, Jazz, question. And you were very direct, little book. You are lucky that
That's a form of
you are the
abuse.
final
It
boss.
is.
You
That's
are lucky that
abusive.
she actually took your place. Because I know what you're going to say. You are not recommending this woman to date me. Because you are a man. You know the dangers of it is for me to do it. So we'll leave you alone. Hey, Jazz, if I have this woman and she denies sex to her ex-husband. She denied sex because she wasn't getting her needs fulfilled. She felt that the man was not doing his duty, and because she's not a sex worker, she denied sex to him. And she tells me, "Hey, Fatty, I didn't like what that man did, so I wasn't fucking him the way I should because I'm his wife." Would you recommend me to look at
I'm
this
so
woman
confused.
seriously
Can
and
you
dating her?
restate? Can you
No,
restate what you just
I'll
said
say it
and
again.
make it more
I'll say it
concise?
again. I'll say it again. This
I'm
woman.
I'm the slowest one on the panel.
No,
Believe
no,
me,
it's
I'm
fine. We have
telling you.
time. Don't worry. So I come to you and I say, Jess, I have this woman. She's called Latina. Okay. I'm seeing Latina. I like her. I'm trying to be on a serious relationship with her. But one thing that is alarming for me is that Latina said that she had a husband or two husbands. And when these husbands starting to do things that she didn't like not giving her enough attention, not paying the bills in time, not working the things that I expect him to do, I deny them sex because I'm not a sex worker. I'm not going to fuck you just because you wanted to fuck me. And I will tell you, hey, do you recommend me to be with this woman on a serious note, Jess? Would you tell me to go, or you tell me don't do it, Fatty, because she's going to do that to you too?
I mean, I don't think women should weaponize sex. So if that is that a tactic, if that is a tactic for her, then yeah, I will say that's a red flag. You should avoid and unpack that if you think you're willing to work with her. But yeah, that's a red flag.
So, but
I
but
don't think
but
you
Jess,
should.
Jess,
I
but
don't think you should leverage like sex. Like, well, you didn't do this.
so
I don't know.
Jess, why can't? But there's the thing. If you are, and this is the cheating story all over again. A man cheats, is a cheater. A woman cheats. What? Can you give me the context of cheating? If you know it's financial abuse of me taking the money out of this woman, why
Yeah.
isn't intimacy abuse, whatever the name you call it, when a woman is married to me and she's refusing sex for whatever
Listen,
reason? Why would
maybe
not this?
listen. If you want to call it intimacy abuse, you could call it that. I don't know.
No, you call it. No, you call
No,
it.
I'm saying you shouldn't weaponize sex in your marriage. You
No,
shouldn't use it as leverage. I don't know if there is a term for that. If it falls under abuse in relationships, then okay. What are you trying to get me to
No,
say?
Jazz.
there was not
Jazz. What
just
he's trying to say.
because you are very quick to say that's financial abuse.
Yeah.
You
But
don't
what
even
you
you
described
no
is
just
financial abuse. Look it
but
up.
that's not so but just but that's
It's quite literally financial abuse, Fatty. I didn't make that up.
So what's a sexless marriage then? Jazz, what's a sexless marriage then?
You said
where
what's a
What type
sexless
of abuse
marriage?
is that?
where a woman
Yeah,
denies
what
sex
type
to
of
a man.
abuse is that?
What is that?
If it, it's a sexless marriage, like you said.
You see,
No, what type of abuse
wait,
is
hey,
that?
I don't
Oh,
think
I
this.
don't know. I
No,
don't.
no,
I
Jess,
don't.
Jess, Jess.
I
One
don't.
second, Jess.
Oh,
What the
I don't.
friend?
I
I
actually,
don't
Jess,
know the
I don't think.
terminology
Manipulation.
for that.
No,
I
Jess,
know
I
the
don't take it
terminology.
personal. No,
I know
we are
the
not taking it
terminology.
personal.
I'm
We
not.
are not
I
taking
know
it
the term.
personal. No, we're
What?
not taking it personal. Is this right? This is your
I don't
worldview.
know. It's okay. It's sex abuse. I don't know. Is there
But
terms
she
for
did
that?
say that you shouldn't weaponize
No,
sex.
but
So
we
that
know,
would be weaponizing it.
we know. But this
If
is
there
this
is a
Even though
actual
she didn't have a
terminology,
term for it as
this is not.
right?
abuse,
If there
but
is a
she did say
term
that you
that
shouldn't
involves
do
abuse
that.
when you
Yeah,
withhold
Jess, but
sex
this
in
is
a
not.
marriage, then okay. But I've
No,
never heard of that.
Jess, but that's the thing, right? This is not a
Wait, what?
gotcha moment. We try to have a conversation, right? And this is what I'm talking about. Woman in society, every time a man doesn't do something, is very quick to have
Why
a
is this a
slogan of abuse.
competition
One
about?
second. No, Jess, 1 second, please. Please, just 1 second, Jess. Is financial abuse, is abuse, is verbal abuse, is mental abuse, is psychological abuse. Like all of these, every time we kind of cut off something to a woman, is always designated as abuse. What is the name
emotional.
of a woman? What is the name of a woman that cooked for you all the time and doesn't cook for you anymore? There's not a name. What is the name of a woman that clean for you all the time and she doesn't clean anymore? There's no name for it. What
Okay.
is the name of a woman that will fuck you all the time but she doesn't fuck you anymore? There's no name for it. What is the name of a woman that obeys you all the time and she doesn't obey with you? There's no name for this. So when we're having
No,
this
I would.
conversation, no,
Okay.
1 second, Jess. When we're having these conversations, right?
Oh,
It's not that you do it on purpose, but you can hide behind there's no name for it. I don't even know what type of then abuse is that, and it's fair,
Emotional
but
You
abuse.
no,
didn't.
you know,
I was just about to
Fadi,
say
there's a
it's
name.
emotional abuse. If
Fadi,
if
there's
if,
a name.
if a woman, hold on real quick. If a woman was
Fadi, there's
doing,
a name.
if one thing,
No.
can I finish?
who's
Who's
talking?
that? Can you stop?
Eh,
Mhm.
If one woman was doing certain things in her relationship
Mm,
and she felt like her man wasn't, living up to a certain standard, and so she starts not cooking for him, leaving
yes.
the house a mess, withholding sex for no reason. Yeah, emotional abuse.
What are
Because
the penalties for emotional abuse?
these are things that can hurt him. These are things that are hurting the relationship. And
Yes.
she's using those things as leverage to get what she wants and
So
maybe not effectively
that's
communicating.
that's fair. But yes, that's the thing, right? Does emotional can I be presented to the court if I do emotional abuse?
No.
to a woman. What about financial abuse?
Yeah.
What about physical abuse?
Yeah.
Can I take a woman to court because she doesn't give me sex, or stop cooking, or stop cleaning, or stop obey to me?
Just for that, I don't know. I don't know.
And,
You can take her to divorce court and leave her.
Right.
You
You
can
can
take
take
her.
her.
leave her.
Yeah,
Leave
You
her.
can leave her. Yeah.
You always gotta leave. You always
Hey,
gotta
bro,
leave.
y'all are crazy.
What
No,
else? What
actually,
else?
buddy,
Why would you? If you're not, because withholding sex from
buddy.
you is not physically
Crazy.
harming you. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
not, y'all not saying what
It's
we
maybe
saying.
hurting your ego.
Hey,
It may
Harms
be hurting your
relationship,
ego.
Jazz.
It
Where
may
are
be
you getting this
making you
from?
horny,
hey, Jess.
but it's not.
But
You don't
You ever
call.
yeah,
heard of blue
Hey,
balls?
You don't,
hey,
you
hey,
You
don't
heard of
call
blue
the
Jazz,
balls?
wait.
police.
hey, Jess.
You don't
Hey,
call
Jess.
the
And
police. You
Jess,
don't
and
call
you
the
can
police
keep
because
going,
your girl
right?
told you
You
no that night.
blue balls taking the
So
kids
you're gonna
away
call the
from.
police if you get blue balls?
No. But that's not the point. The point is
So how
this,
do you
Jess.
compare it to
No,
physical abuse? Then?
because Jess.
How are you being abused
Jess,
just because you're not
let me
getting sex?
actually tell you this, right? And this is why I think is a not lack of empathy, is like a lack of interest, right? Me marrying a woman and signing a private contract for you, and every time I go to the restaurant is closed. That's terrible.
Leave the bitch. Leave her.
That's very damaged, right?
Leave the
But
bitch.
no. One second. Let me just finish this, right?
She ain't fucking. She gotta go.
No, no, yeah, but I know, but that's
It's
the
very
thing.
simple.
Absolutely, but that's the thing. If I take my kids from you, there's going to be an Amber Alert,
Baby, take the kids. Take them.
Oh my god.
right? I know. I got.
See, now you talking about kidnapping the kid.
No,
they do
that's
off better
great.
with the fathers anyway, right? Take
Jazz,
your
you're missing the
kids.
point. Jazz, you're
And
missing the point. Even if
That's
you're
not
right,
Jazz.
Jazz, you're missing the
Jazz,
point, though, Jazz.
There's not the
point.
point. There's not
I
the
No,
think y'all
point.
making it
you're
more
right.
complicated than what it is.
Jazz. What happens? This is my last try, and then, hey man, I'm not talking. I'm lying, but I will. Black, what's up? Welcome to the show, Black.
What's going on, panel?
B, if you get on camera, you can pull up. I'm waiting for you to be on camera. Jazz,
Yeah.
what happened?
buddy, put me up with Jazz.
I will do it after I finish, Boogie.
Don't
Jazz, this is what I'm talking about with the lack of consequences, and a lot of times why men shouldn't engage in this at all, because it's a lose-lose situation. If you get a
Wait,
kid,
sitting. I didn't hear that. I
no,
didn't hear
no,
the
it's fine. It's irrelevant for the conversation. If you have a
Oh.
kid, with your husband or your future husband, and y'all raise him for 20 years,
Mhm.
that kid is not from your husband. He's not. What?
Huh?
It's
Yes, he's
called
my stepchild.
no. It's called paternity fraud. A woman will have a kid, will present that kid as this is your
Oh.
kid, but this is
Mhm.
not your kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens?
Oh, you need to take her to court and do
No,
whatever
no.
it is that you can do
You
because
can
she wasn't
tickle this
honest.
to her.
Whatever you can do to reprimand her from that,
Mhm.
or if it's not just doing away with her and that child, if there's some type of compensation or whatever that you can receive from that, absolutely.
Okay,
You
perfect.
should
This
go get
woman
that
did
kid.
this woman did this 20 years ago. She's trying to date me.
Mhm.
Would you recommend her to date me? Would you say, hey, it
If
was
she
20 years
committed
ago?
paternity fraud,
It was 20 years ago, Fatty. She
no,
knows better now.
no, because that says something about your character, right? You're lying about who your child's father is. No, then
Mhm.
you'll lie about anything. Lie about it, knowingly lie about it, and then have another man raise that child. No, you have piss poor character. No, I would not recommend
So
that.
so you landed exactly where I was.
So
So no, but 1 second, book. You're too froggy.
yeah, so paternity.
Froggy, you are too froggy. Love you, Boogie. That's the point, Jess. Most of our wives are going to lie about their body count to us because they want our relationship. They will never say the adventure that they had in college. They'll never say